Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Smart and Bain on the wing. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Morant in at the point. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Moving it up. Stolen by Mobley. On the break. Here's Garland. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And the long wingspan of Mobley. I mean, gets the steal and leads to the break.
And here are the Grizzlies. This, their first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season. And it's Morant missing.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian. They've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Smart passes to Morant. That's good.
Well, he's just lightning fast. Morant is so effective in the two-man game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Morant against Garland. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Morant, no good.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
From deep, Mitchell on target from range.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Smart for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Yeah, just so many ways Morant can create.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to LeVert. Outside for Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to LeVert. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And it's Morant off the drive. Here's Edey. Smart outside. Bain with it from downtown. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Garland finds Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Smart. To the middle. That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Pass to Edey. A minute 4 left in the first quarter of the game. Takes a 13-footer. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The 3 from Mitchell. Smart grabs the miss.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to LeVert. And there's a 3-second violation. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Good D by Mobley.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Here's Mitchell to the wing, right side. Mobley outside. Down low. Out to Garland. Here's the three. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Jackson surveying the D. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cleveland on. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's LeVert in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Yep, count it.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Morant. Tries the spin move. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Mobley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
These are his first free throws of the game. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Payne. Here's Garland. And it falls all over the rim and in. Garland's got 6.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And here's Morant outside. Donovan Mitchell with a board. The Cavaliers lead by 7. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Cleveland. And here's Morant. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. Memphis, 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Huff's checked in for Memphis. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Left side, Garland. Outside for Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. Smart grabs the miss. Grizzlies trail by 9. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game. Clark is checked in for Memphis.
Grizzlies substitution, number 15, Brandon Clark.
Morant against Garland. Morant, the pass to Clark. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Out left to the wing. Back to Mitchell. Inside, and stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Stolen by Mitchell. And here comes the break. LeVert with the ball. Guarded now by Smart.
On the fast break, LeVert's energy is everything. He sticks with the play the whole way and sinks it.
Pass to Morant. Morant elevates at the rim.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Smart. Left side, Morant. Oh, misses the dunk.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
From 13, and it's Morant. So quick.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant. Grizzlies trail by 10. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen. Picked by Aldama. To the paint. The Cavaliers pull it in. It's Merrill on the wing, defended by Smart. Okoro outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 12. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Cavaliers. Thanks as always.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Cleveland leading by 12, getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Smart and Bain on the wing. Then it's Jackson, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. Here's Laravia. Kicks it out to Jackson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Really tough to disrupt the rhythm of Jackson Jr. on that shot.
And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA.
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
Jackson finds Jackson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Wade, defended by Smart. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Back to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Outside Bain. Here's Pippen. He's scoreless. Jackson for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Wade, the pass to Merrill. No good from outside.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And the basket by Bain.
Well, that's Bain's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Here's Jerome. Rebounded by Pippen. Grizzlies trail by 9. Bain with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Pippen pass to Jackson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here, and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Cavaliers on D. They held a 12-point lead earlier. 6 to shoot. Wells, the pass to Pippen. Three-pointer off the mark.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Blocking foul called on Scottie Pippen. His first.
Kennard, he's checked in for Pippen.
Checking in for the Grizzlies. Number 10, Luke Kennard. 2 minutes.
And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Jackson, and it's Conchar in for Kennard. From deep, Mitchell. Conchar pulls it in. And Williams has got the ball here for Memphis. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Rumbling down the lane. Probably wise to stay out of Aldama's way.
Here's Garland following the bucket by the Grizzlies. It's a one-on-one situation. Conchar can't hit. Cleveland leading by 5. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Mobley passes to Garland. Lets it go. And he hits the jump shot. Garland's got 8.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Now Conchar driving inside. Scores off the spin.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Allen outside. Outside Garland. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by LeVert, no good. Grizzlies trail by 5. To the right side. Aldama outside. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. An open look, LeVert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Edey, guarded by Garland. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies. Number 1.
16 seconds left in the third. Down low. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's gotten his second bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Garland with the ball. Misses in close. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Cavaliers on top, up 5. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Moran.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Garland with the ball, guarded by Moran. LeVert goes against Jackson. Mobley outside. LeVert outside. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Mobley. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Grizzlies ball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant looking around. Pass to Jackson. Aldama outside. Garland against Morant. Over Garland. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Garland. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Garland. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 8. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Mitchell finds Garland. Outside for Mitchell. No good on the triple.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Allen, left side. Over to the left wing. Outside Garland. And there's a whistle. That goes on Vince Williams. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Desmond Bane in for Williams. Mitchell with room to shoot. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Second chance shot. Out to Garland. It's stolen by Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert. And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The 3 from Mitchell. Memphis with a rebound. Smart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant, the pass to Smart. Morant against Garland. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Now here's Smart. Beyond the arc. And Smart nails the triple.
Well, anyone will tell you, Marcus Smart is fearless. High stakes don't discourage him at all.
The drive by Garland. Out to Mobley. Allen, pass to Mitchell. The rebound by Edey. For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter.
Well, Smart is known as a big.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge.
The Grizzlies. Marcus Smart taking 2 shots.
Challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul call still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Mitchell, double team. Mobley outside. Outside to LeVert. Goes up on the wing. Yeah!
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Moran. 3D that time from Allen. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Marcus Smart, pace first. Second team foul.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Knocked loose. LeVert outside. Spins. Pass to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mobley, no good.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely needed 3 here.
And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. What a performance they have here.
What are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Handle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
A defensive stalwart, McDaniels, causing a turnover there. Jaden affects the game on this end of the floor quite nicely.
Now, here's Mitchell. Now, here's Garland. Basket good.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Randall outside. Three-pointer. LeVert grabs the miss. Mitchell against Edwards. Back to Mitchell. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. Now, I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
It's stolen by Edwards. Stolen by Mitchell. LeVert with it. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And here's Edwards from the arc. Mobley with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Allen, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Well, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Gobert finds McDaniel. Conley inside the line. Rebounded by Allen. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you've got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
You make a 3 on Conley, he's looking for payback. He's got great competitive spirit.
Garland, the pass to Allen. On the wing, Mitchell takes the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Good on the 3-point shot.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction. Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Edwards. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Conley that time on the assist from Edwards. Conley's got a couple of 3s now in the first for Minnesota. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Mobley inside. He's defended by Randall. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gobert pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Edwards can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Stolen by Garland. Mitchell right side. Kicks it out to Garland. Mobley outside. Stolen by Michael Conley. Inside. Stolen by Garland. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And then Allen slams it in.
And, you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
It's tipped. Fast break, here they come. Mitchell wide open. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs. For Minnesota, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong defense.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Tries the spin move. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McDaniels passes to Randall. Back to McDaniel. Timberwolves passing it around. Trying to end the drought. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Mobley. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 9 rebounds and 3 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
McDaniels dishes to Edwards. It's over Garland. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Mitchell against Randall. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Stolen by Mitchell. Stolen by Michael Conley. Up the floor. Randall passes to McDaniels. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Cavaliers.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Leave somebody open on Conley's team at your own peril. He's going to make you pay for that.
Edwards against Mitchell. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Julius Randle picks one up.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Karis LeVert. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Merrill with the ball. Working on McDaniels. Here's Jerome. And another miss by Cleveland.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's intercepted. Knocks it loose. Stolen by McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Pass to Jerome. Stolen by Conley. And so we conclude the first half. Cleveland ahead as they wrap up the second quarter. A 14-6 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center.
For the Hornets at Spectrum Center, they got a tight one going on against New York. And it's a close one there in the second quarter right now.
We've been watching this game in the back.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Cavaliers.
They're moving well on off.
Thanks for spending halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Randall out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Arrow on the wing. Still scoreless. Here's Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
You know what you're going to get from Thompson. Strength, toughness, and grit.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Okoro passes to Thompson. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring, close in the paint.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Timberwolves passing it around. Miller, no up. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Okoro passes to Miller. To the paint. Stolen by Reed. Here's the break. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Miller finds DiVincenzo.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Reed in the post, working on Thompson. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Reed. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Reed. And Thompson kicks to Wade. Trying to get open is Thompson. And it's Wade. That time on the assist by Thompson. Wade's got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Miller finds DiVincenzo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Stolen by Okoro. Jerome, good. Jerome's got 4 this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Fires from the wing. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Merrill, defended by DiVincenzo. Wade Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Team foul.
Clark, in terms of young superstars, it doesn't get much better than Anthony Edwards.
Amen to that, partner. Every franchise wants a franchise player. Minnesota, I think, hit the jackpot drafting Edwards first overall back in 2021. Last year, we saw Ant-Man take it to another level, making his first of what I think will be many All-NBA teams.
Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with the open look. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Thompson in the corner. And Merrill has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
From a couple of zip codes over Dante DiVincenzo, you know he's been working on that shot from that range.
Now here's Okoro. D right on him. From down in the low post, it goes. Okoro's got 4 points this quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to Alexander Walker. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Fires from deep. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Cavaliers have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And Mitchell gets it to go. That's 10 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Dillingham, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cleveland ahead, up 19. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D. Wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's LeVert into the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Reed gets the bucket.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Mobley finds Garland. Back to Mobley. Dillingham with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 19. And here's Miller outside. Drills it from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over DiVincenzo. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They host the Clippers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Right there.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Drills the 3-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Handle a screen on Garland. They get the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Can't cash in from close range. Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to Gobert. Back to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards gets to Randall. A three ball. Nailed from three-point land.
And if he gets the space, Randall absolutely will take that shot. Not afraid of that corner three. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Mitchell outside. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Randall against Allen. McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And here's Conley outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Here's Gobert. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a three-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
What a finish by Gobert, absorbing the foul to earn an and-one trip.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Here's Mitchell. The kick out to Mobley. 4 on the shot clock. The three from Garland. It's hauled in by Edwards. Randall outside. Right wing. Conley finds McDaniel. Out to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Randall outside. Takes it inside. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mitchell left side. Stolen by Michael Conley. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Edwards, a pass to Randle. And the 3 off target. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Morant. Shoots over Randle. And Morant gets it to go.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
And when it comes to...
Oh, wow! Incredible!
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Conley against Morant. Shoots from 12. That one doesn't drop.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Smart passes to Morant. Randle pulls down the board.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Edwards gets the bucket.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Morant looking for an opening. Jackson with a screen on Conley. And it's Morant missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Pass to Morant. Can they get it? And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Morant, no good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And it's Morant on the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Jackson against Randle. Randle, a screen on Morant. Back to Randle for 3. Smart grabs the miss.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside Morant puts up a deep 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Conley with the ball, guarded by Morant. Stolen by Jackson. Payne, the pass to Smart. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here. Counted from distance. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Conley against Morant. The shot by Conley, no good. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Morant, the pass to Bane. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson finds Bane. Fires from deep. 6 on the shot clock. Randall pulls down the board. McDaniels inside, hounded by Morant. And that one's good from Conley.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Goes up at the stripe, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. 12 points for him.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Smart and Bane on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Morant against Conley. Ja steps on the gas. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far. Minnesota leading by 5. And here's Conley. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Randall finds Edwards. Here's Conley. Back to Edwards. Pass to Conley from outside the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
You have got to be aware of where Mike Conley is. He's so capable outside the arc.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Gobert. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Morant against Conley. Goes up again. Here's Gobert. Gobert showing his skill inside.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
Smart against Edwards. And it's Smart missing. Minnesota leading by 10. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. It's Smart on the wing. Check by Randall. And that one's good.
I'll tell you, you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. The 3. Smart grabs a miss. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
Smart against Edwards. For 3, Randall drains the triple. Randall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And there's the screen. Here's Morant. Morant hammers it down hard.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Grizzlies trail by 7. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, officiating in this. That's a bad man right there.
Wow. Putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Randall, pass to McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Outside Edwards. Over Smart. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Back to Morant. Offline with a three.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's McDaniels.
Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality. Does a nice job drawing contact.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of this game. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Pippen, pass to Huff. Here's Wells. Jackson outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Timberwolves. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. McDaniels finds Conley. Back to Daniels. 4-3. Got a hand on it. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. More 2K action in just a moment.
Howdy, folks. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Grizzlies.
Well, their problems start on...
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
This whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid, then there's Dillingham, and it's DiVincenzo in a shooting guard. Here's Wells. DiVincenzo covering. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And there's something to be said about clock awareness. Jackson Jr. keeping an eye on it.
DiVincenzo, pass to Reid. Now here's DiVincenzo. Not a lot of room. And foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. LaRavia comes in for Clark, and Aldama subbed in for Jackson. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Williams is checked in for Memphis. Minnesota in the lead. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's Pippen. Off the mark there with a three.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's DiVincenzo. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Aldama right side. Pass to Pippen. Back to Aldama. Over to the wing. Plenty of space. And the shot is good after hitting off the rim.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Dillingham. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
With the drive, Pippen, pass to Aldama. The kick out to Williams. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Williams. Pass to Pippen. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Pippen's got 7 points in the game.
And it just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's...
Oh, hey! How about that? Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. The drive by Miller. And he dunks it down.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And he's going for the lob. And Williams punches it home.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Miller can't get it to go.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Ooh, poked away. DiVincenzo with the steal. To the middle. Tipped. Here's Aldama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
At the line for 2, Santi Aldama.
And it's tied up with that one. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Kennard. 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Bain. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Some changes for Memphis. Marcus Smart's checked in for Conchar, and it's Pippen in for Kennard.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. The 3 from Bain. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Alexander Walker. Yes, it's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Naz Reed, what a nice find. This guy always has his eyes up and ready to look for options.
Smart for 3. The shot, no good. For 3, DiVincenzo. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Payne is the 3, and Jackson is the 4. Then there's Marcus Smart, then it's Edey, and it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. For 3, DiVincenzo. Nails it from 3. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And it's good. 2 points.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
On the wing, Alexander Walker, guarded by Payne.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
DiVincenzo with it, guarded now by Smart. From deep three-point land. Dillingham, no good. Pass to Smart from the arc. The shot misses. Miller, the pass to Alexander Walker. And stolen by Payne. Here's Jackson, takes it inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And now the T-Wolves on the break. From deep, Conley. The putback. Oh, a nasty putback. What timing from Gobert. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Here's Morant.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
Edwards for 3. Memphis with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Payne on the take. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, a guy you can trust in the big moments. Payne is a very consistent shot.
Here's Randle. And yep, it's good. Randle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Tries the spin move. Morant against Conley. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And Morant gets it to go.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
For 3, Conley. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant, pass to Payne. Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Good, and the set up by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Here's Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. .41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Randall against Jackson.
Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal...
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we... They see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Morant into the lane. Count it!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
2 shots.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Here's Morant. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for...
This would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Free throw, no good. It's McDaniels on the wing, defended by Smart. Here's Edey. Takes it inside. Yeah!
They've looked a little more settled since the break. They had trouble getting into a flow there in the first half, but their shooting's been much better here in the second.
Edwards gets the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Bain. Mitchell comes up with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Here's Edey. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Here's Morant. Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And it's Morant missing. For Cleveland, they come into this one following a loss to the Atlanta Hawks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Garland against Morant. For the 3.
I like Morant's workmanlike approach on D. He finds good matchups and makes an impact.
To the middle. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Bain.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Pass to LeVert. The tray. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Now here's Morant. It's stolen by Allen. And here's the fast break. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, this season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
And here is Allen following the 3 from Jaren Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And it's Morant missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely. For the 3. Edey with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Cavaliers foul. Donovan Mitchell. Second personal
First
foul.
quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Morant against Garland. Morant with the bucket.
Oh, one thing about Ja, he's determined.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. trailing by 2, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago, and it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Now, Smart, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. That shot off the mark. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Morant, the bounce pass. Payne for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Cavaliers leading. Now Cleveland moving it up. Mitchell wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from 3. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D. Wade with a better jumper.
Smart with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Mobley. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Now here's Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Down low. And slam dunk by Allen.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Inside, stolen by Allen. And here we go. Fast break. Mobley's got it. Kicks it out to Garland. Turnaround Jay. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Ruff's jacked in, and Pippen subbed in for Morant. Back to Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Pippen. 5 to shoot. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. They get it again. A kick out to Mobley. Back to LeVert. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Smart deciding where to go with it. Going inside. Jackson finds Smart. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Yes, that goes in. Okoro's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Clark for 3, and Thompson sends it back. On the wing, Thompson. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Baseline jumper. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. And a wide open look for Bane. And another miss by Memphis.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Pass to Jerome. Back to Merrill. And here is Okoro. Second shot opportunity. Thompson outside. Now here's Wade. The second effort. A shake. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
Here's Aldama. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Jerome. Defended by Pippen. Jerome. No good. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Outside, Smart. The 3. Here's Aldama. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Isaac Okoro. For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Arabia's checked in. Gigi Jackson comes in for Bane. Wells, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Luke Kennard in for Pippen. Now, here's Okoro. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Thompson. Out to the right wing. And here is Okoro. Kennard with the rebound. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Aldama. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Free throw no good from Aldama. Merrill gets the bucket. Merrill's got his first bucket in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers on top, up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome.
Taking a look at Memphis, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Memphis Grizzlies.
This has been a struggle for them.
That is more than enough of...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's LeVert in at the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. And it's Allen with the jam.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Williams finds Aldama. Floats one, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Aldama's got 5.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And Garland has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Shoots over Aldama. Allen, that's good. 6 points for him.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Garland against Williams. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on.
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
Jackson misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To the paint. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. It's stolen by Aldama. And here we go. Here's Jackson. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Garland kicks to LeVert. Buries the long-range jumper. LeVert's got 8 points.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
And it goes down 2 points.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Memphis shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Pippen. And Allen with the slam.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And Allen with the slam.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Wade can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant looking around. The kick out to Williams. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
The Cavaliers have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Jackson. Bain comes in for Williams. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Wells. Morant with a wide open look. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Here's Jerome. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Jerome's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Cleveland controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Spins. For 3, Mitchell. And Bain pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Smart wide open, he fires. A second chance effort. Outside for Jackson. And stolen by Mobley. To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
What coaches love about Allen is he finds points. You don't have to run a ton of stuff for him.
Stolen by Garland. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And Garland has it in the corner. Fade away. Allen's shot is off.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Here's Morant. Here's Edey. Memphis moving that ball around. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Trains the three-pointer.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Cavaliers leading by 22. Down low. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? At the elbow, it's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
There's Jackson with the 3. And the 3-ball is good.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Here's Morant. Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Gracious.
Oh, wow. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Allen with the screen for Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Mobley with the bounce pass. Garland. And the rejection by Morant. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And finished up by Morant.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Allen.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
It's good. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And here are the Cavaliers. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Garland finds Allen. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant right side. And a missed layup. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team... All right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and...
Edition of it here on the 5 for the Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the 1. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Randle.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Inside, here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by McDaniels. Mitchell's shot is good.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
McDaniels against LeVert. Outside McDaniels. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside Mitchell. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Mobley. Allen with it. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. For 3, Randle. Yes, straight play play by Conley to set it up.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The effort on the glass, fantastic. Helps him overcome the size disparity.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Conley against Garland. Back to Allen. And he buries his first look.
And Allen is a high IQ player, one who understands when he should try to score.
Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with it. Allen defending. Shot from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
Yeah, big man with big-time handles. Great work by Randall to create for himself.
And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Now here's Gobert. 9 points for him in his last game. Randall can't hit.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
LeVert goes against McDaniels. Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you must box out Allen, a strong player who can hurt you on the offensive glass.
Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Conley finds Randall. Shoots over Mobley. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Cleveland closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Yeah, this is Money Mike in action, an efficient shooter who does all he can to find points.
From deep, Mitchell. Another shot. Mobley outside. Outside for Mitchell. From behind the arc. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
It's stolen by Garland. Fast break, Cleveland. And Mobley throws it down.
And look at the mobility there from Mobley. Excellent at executing in the open floor.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Here's Conley, guarded by Garland. And that one's good from Conley.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
LeVert goes against McDaniels. Out to Mobley. Banked it in off the glass. Mobley's got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Gobert. Randall outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Mobley outside. The 3 from Mitchell. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Outside Mitchell. LeVert left side. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. LeVert's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams
Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for 3-point shooting last season. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
Well, their approach to shooting was phenomenal. They didn't force many threes, and when they got a good look, they drilled it.
For 3, Randall. The Cavaliers pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Here's Gobert. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland finds LeVert, throws it up high, and it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Gobert. Mitchell grabs a miss.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Back to Garland. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Conley. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Here's Edwards. 30 seconds left in the 1st half.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Garland scanning the floor. Mobley, a screen on Conley. Pass to Allen. LeVert outside. Now Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. And Mobley throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Edwards. Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. For 3, Conley. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The Pelicans will face off against the Grizzlies in Memphis. 5 p.m. Eastern for the tip-off in that one. And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Timberwolves. That does it for halftime.
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Conley and Ed are the 1 and the 2. McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor. Well, when Gobert has the ball, it just seems like defenders are plastered to it.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one too, assuming his countryman Victor Wembanyama doesn't start taking the reins.
Yep, that one goes.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Edwards, no good. Cleveland leading by 12. It's Merrill on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Okoro outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. Fires from the wing. Good on the jump shot. Edwards has got 9.
Right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Stolen by Conley. Down low. Stolen. Fast break, Cleveland. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Wade, the pass to Jerome. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Jerome. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 13. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? And he's going for the lob! Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, respected both on and off the floor, Conley is one of those guys that leads by example.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. And here's Edwards outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Mitchell against Edwards. 6 to shoot. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
And the fans love it. And Mitchell certainly seems to be enjoying himself on the offensive end.
And here's Edwards outside. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Garland against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Offensive board. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11.
Talk about a guy who runs the floor. Edwards gets down there on the fast break so quickly.
Here's Garland. What a terrific move that is.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. There's 47 seconds left in the third. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Allen. Lays it up and banks it in. Allen's got 8.
A Swiss Army knife talent. LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
For 3, Randall. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley against Randall. Second chance effort. Pass to Allen. He tries for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's Cleveland going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Time. For a quick break, then back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Dean Wade is out there with Okoro. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Thompson. And it's Merrill in at the 2 guard. The shot by Conley, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Merrill passes to Wade. Back to Merrill. Here's Jerome. From outside, off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Cleveland leading by 12. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. Here's Gobert. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Jerome. Okoro outside. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. DiVincenzo with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Merrill, that's good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Timberwolves trail by 8. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Mobley going inside, and Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Here's Alexander Walker, and it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers lead by 8. Here's the break. Mobley outside. Spins. Outside for Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. On the break. Here's Mobley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Mitchell with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
That shot wide open. Mitchell's got 22.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He's off on the first.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
Good on the second one. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up. It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Allen finds Mobley. Inside. Outside for LeVert. Pass to Garland. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And here's Minnesota now. It's a 10-point game. Mobley with the block. Lets it go from the wing. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be.
the culmination of all the hard work put in over the summer.
Yeah, you talk to the players on both sides, and there's optimism about this upcoming year. We'll see if that optimism is justified over time.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's McDaniel. That's a 2 from Randall. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Taking it himself, Randall changes who he is when the jumper goes in.
A kick out to Bane. Here's Edey, defended by Gobert. Payton for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Randall from outside. And finished off by McDaniel.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
Pass to Edey. Back to Jackson. Now Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football. They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Three-pointer, Randall. Rebounded by Smart. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The kick out to Bane. Pass to Edey. Morant outside. Now here's Bane. And it's Morant missing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the wing on the left. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Desmond Bane was the topic, and coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their heads full tonight.
Thanks, David.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Ed.
Jackson finds Smart. Back to Jackson. Inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
And now a look at the numbers for Edwards. Coming off a terrific season, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Now, here's Morant for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Keeps it alive, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Deflects the pass. The Grizzlies trail by 7. shot and game clock separated by 5. And Edwards slams it in.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
Payne for 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Minnesota. Here's Edey. Offensive rebound. Durant misses the layup.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bane. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Morant. And it's Huff in at the 5 spot. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Out to Morant. Smart deciding where to go with it. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, Edwards. Randle dishes to Conley. Out to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And it's Morant with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Bane passes to Smart. From outside the arc, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Arabia's checked in, and Santi Aldama subbed in for Jaren Jackson. He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
Bain passes to Aldama. From downtown, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And Bain pulls it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Edwards looking it over. For three. Kept alive, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. It's in there. Conley with the assist. McDaniels got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make three. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. Wells comes in for Marcus Smart.
These guys go flying through the air like that. I love it. McDaniels showing what he's got on the slam there.
Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Wells way outside. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Williams. Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Takes a three. And again, it's Memphis with the three. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Randall from outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Wells with it. Another shot. Julius Randle with the rebound.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break.
These are returning from the court. And get ready for the big.
Come one, come on.
I think for the Timberwolves, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They're doing a nice job.
Thanks for joining us. Now.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Three-pointer, Randall. Rebound by Williams. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Edey. Aldama with the ball. Here's Edey. He's defended by Randall. Here's Aldama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Grizzlies shoot their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Konchar's checked in for Memphis. And both free throws good for Aldama. Timberwolves leading by 5. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Morant with the steal. Williams against Edwards. Lets it go with a three. Williams can't get it to go. The Timberwolves shoot just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net.
And, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a 10-point game. Conley grabs the miss.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Memphis shooting their 7th attempt in the foul line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And Memphis also making a switch. Pippen's checked in for Crenshaw. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Williams. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jackson comes in for Vince Williams. And Wells is subbed in for Morant. Pass to Jackson. Pocket 6. Pippen with a wide open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Pippen's got his first 2 points. Timberwolves leading by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Tries again, and the layup by Jackson.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Miller, the pass to Alexander Walker. Fades. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Pass to Edey. Back to Jackson. And stolen by Miller. Here we go, one-on-one. A 3 for DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Edey. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Edey. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Miller. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Miller, no up. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get it going after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put him on a platter for him.
Served him up. It's an hasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Bain pairs up with Jackson to form the forward pair. Smart is out there with Vince Williams. And it's Jackson in at the center. Bain kicks to Jackson. The kick out to Williams. Smart wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range. Smart's got the lead up to 1 now for Memphis. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And he nails that one right through the net. There's Smart. Pass to Jackson. Bain trying to free himself up. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pippen comes in for Vince Williams. Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. Edwards against Smart. McDaniels gets a wide open look. They get it back. Edwards finds Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. Second chance shot. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to Aldama. Over Gobert. Aldama can't hit. Timberwolves trail. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Minnesota again turning it over.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. They get a hand on it. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
One of the league's more reliable three-point shooters. Conley didn't always have that in his game, but he's lethal now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Bain, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Gobert finds McDaniel to the wing right side. For 3, Edwards. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 4. It's Morant in the corner. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant outside. They grab their own miss. Smart kicks to Jackson. Here's Edey. And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota leading by 4. Randall outside. Lets the 3 fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Now here's Morant for 3.
And the well is running dry right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Back to Morant. They set the screen. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Gobert dishes to Randall. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Memphis. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Back to Bain. Fires for 3. Mike Conley with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Edwards. Over Smart. Edwards can't hit. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Jackson a screen on Randall. Morant with a wide open look. He's off from 3. The kick out to Bain to take the lead. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA.